Hey guys, Mark from Northeast Bass Fishing. How you doing? Well, I just got an order. I actually made two separate orders from LandBigFish. They had their Veterans Day sale, and some of you guys may know they did. If you order from LandBigFish a lot, every now and then they'll do a Megabass sale, like a separate one where it's only Megabass stuff. And I did get some jerkbaits from them for that, and they actually had some jerkbaits on the website for the Veterans Day sale that were on sale too, which is rare. So I really take advantage when you've got 25% off a Megabass. You got to take advantage of it when you get it. So I got some Megabass stuff and some Zoom stuff. So I love Zoom baits, and one of these is a new size of a bait that I like. So let me show you what I got. I did get, you guys know I love to throw a trick worm, and behind me I've got tons of trick worms, but I really like these new core colors they came out with, and this is the watermelon red with a red core. I have a couple of the other ones you guys have seen me talk about in other videos, and they're really cool looking. I mean, I've got a million of their watermelon colors, their green pumpkin colors, they're black and they're purple, but these core colors are just a little different. And what I said, that was again watermelon red with a red core. So if you guys kind of can see that, how it's like that watermelon plastic on the outside and then that red core middle, really neat. These are, how they do it, I don't know. How they inject the two different colors, I'm not sure, but it is really cool. I mean, they have a million, I'm exaggerating obviously, they have a ton of Zoom colors. I think LandBigFish is probably the #1 place to get Zoom baits from, because they just have so many colors. But that is if you're wondering what it looked like, that's that watermelon red with the red core. Very, very cool. And I got the other one. It's the blue black core. Let's see what that looks like out of the pack. And what's nice, you get right now everything's 20% off. I think it's going till the end of the week. So if you guys are still looking to order before Black Friday comes, this Veterans Day sale I think goes till the 15th, which is tomorrow. So actually, that worm's got a little bit of a nick on it. That one's okay, but blue outside of it with that black core on there. That's going to be a good one. I like that one. I like that one for sure. So there is that blue with black core. I'll get the hang of it. And as I said, 20-pack, can't go wrong with that. So if you're looking for some new trick worm colors, because if you throw it like me, you probably got a ton of them. That's a pretty cool one, those core colors. I started kind of throwing more that ultra vibe speed worm. I started throwing that more last season. It was kind of like an old school swimming worm bait I kind of got back into last year. So I grabbed a couple more colors of those. This is the green pumpkin magic color. And these are a 15-pack. So you get, 20% off a $5, whatever they are, bag of soft plastics, and you get 15 or 20. It's pretty good. So that green pumpkin magic is really a neat color. Got all those different flakes in there. Really, really cool. Really cool. So that's the Ultra Vibe Speedway. And I also got the green pumpkin with purple and gold flake in the green pumpkin. It's kind of a green pumpkin. I have their watermelon colors, but that green pumpkin with that gold and purple flake, that'll look really neat swimming in the water. That'll be very, bluegill-like. You get that tail action. You can flip and pitch these. I kind of swim this worm. I think that's kind of what most people do with the Ultra Vibes speed worm. But very cool. Gotta love Zoom. All right. I did get this bait you've heard me talk about a lot the last 6 to 8 months. This summer was great for the horny toad. I did better on topwater with the horny toad than I did on a buzzbait, than I did on a popper, than I did on just a regular hollow body frog. Those all caught fish, but this was the best. This was the best. And to me, it's kind of like a finesse buzzbait. Maybe people don't throw this much anymore. Maybe they don't throw this as much as they used to, and that's why it seemed to be working better. But I'm glad I got it back in the topwater arsenal. So I grabbed a couple more colors. This is that birthday cake color. You guys saw me get a Fluke in that color. And, you know, a white horny toad is always a great option. This has got that purple flake in there. It looks like some red flake, some green flake. I think that's it. So, cool color for a Fluke, but I think it'll definitely play well as a horny toad. So there you go, birthday cake. I also got the ham bone color, which is like a dull white, kind of a faded white type color. And you'll see I got that in another bait too. But another good option. And sometimes when I have these ones that are just white like this, I might take that dye marker and maybe put a little chartreuse or orange on the belly sometimes, just to see if it makes a difference. But white, you know, really dark colors or really light colors are always good with those topwater baits. And this is one that's been out of stock for a long time. I kind of had that, you know, where on the website you can click, you know, notify you if the bait comes back in stock. And I had that for this bait for a long time. Of course, now I get an email every day from them that this avocado color horny toad is back in stock. That's the only negative, is you're going to get an email every day about it. But you know, these greens are great for the horny toad. This is another one. Maybe take that dye marker if they're missing it, or you just want to just change it up a little bit. A little chartreuse dye marker or orange. Does good. Can help sometimes. Can help sometimes. I don't do it all the time, but sometimes I do. Just to see. Just to see what it is. And here's one that I believe I have this in a Fluke too. This watermelon moon dust color. It's kind of like a watermelon with a blue tinge to it. I'll show you what it looks like up close. As you can see, it's got that watermelon top here, but then the back side, it's kind of that light, that blue-green in there. Very natural looking color. This should be a good one too. They're all good. And they have so many colors, and you don't have to be like me and have every single color of the horny toad. But you know, the horny toad is a bait that, if it's a good bite, and even if fish are just kind of striking it, the tails. I'll show you this. I may have talked to you guys about this before. The only negative, if I could find one, for the horny toad is the body is you know, a thick plastic, and that'll hold up with the hook for a while. It's just these little feelers that, you know, the ones that give you all the action. Even if little fish are hitting at your horny toad, they eventually chomp that off. Usually if I lose just one, I'll keep throwing it because I'll still get enough action. But you know, obviously if both of them are gone, I just have to put a new bait on. So you might have a bait that the whole body is in fine shape, but just those little, it's almost like the ultra vibe speed worm tail, just smaller. Those are the ones that give you all the action. If the fish bite those off, which can happen, you might have to change baits. But if the baits are getting beat up, that means you're probably getting bit. So take the good with the bad. I also grabbed, it's almost like every time I order from LandBigFish, I've got to get some Flukes. And I saw these two colors, and I thought they looked pretty cool. This new penny color with that like goldish with those flakes in there, just to me that looks awesome. I don't know how I missed this color. I would have got this sooner, but I mean, if you're looking for a different Fluke color, I mean, this has got all sorts of gold and, I don't know, green, black, gold. Hard to even see all the different flakes in there, but then with that gold underbelly, that is a cool color. That's going to show off really, really well in the water. And that's something I would imagine fish have not seen very much of, if at all. I mean, most people, when they throw a Fluke, they throw a white one, throw a black one, maybe a green pumpkin one, or watermelon, but that new penny color, it's really cool. So if you guys were wondering what that color looked like, it's pretty neat. And like I said before, the ham bone color, that off-white, that kind of a dull white, I got that in the Fluke too. And you do get a 10-pack with the Fluke, which is nice. The Flukes do get chomped up. If you're getting a lot of Fluke bites, you will, you know, they'll get chomped up. But you can see that's kind of, that ham bone is just like a, you know, like a dull white. But I haven't really found a color in a Fluke that doesn't work. But these colors are good, these lighter colors, when they have all that flake in them. And this bait, they just came out. I throw the the speed craw a lot when I'm, when I'm throwing like a Carolina rig, or, sometimes if you're fishing a real heavy cover, that can be a good little flipping bait, or even a trailer. But they just came out with this micro size, which I believe is 2.5 inches. And one of my subscribers, I think, mentioned it. I had seen it on there, but I wanted to try a couple on a Ned. So if you're looking for another Ned option, this the speed craw here, and they call it the micro UV speed craw. And this is green pumpkin with a green pumpkin top with a chartreuse belly, if you can see that. And it looks like it's got some green flake and some black flake in there. But I can just see that on a Ned being another nice option. The bait has enough body to it that it'll be able to handle your Ned hook. And that's why I got it. Try it on a Ned. So the next time I get out, today would have been, I wish I was ready to go fishing today. Today turned out to be a nice day. Mid-40s, no wind, sun. It would have been nice out in the water, but I've been kind of getting I don't have the boat ready at all. So maybe next week. I'd like to get out at least once or twice before Thanksgiving. But if you're looking for another Ned option, you might want to think about that micro speed craw that just came out from Zoom. I think I saw like 6, 8 colors. I forget. I just grabbed 2 here. And this is that green pumpkin magic in that bait, just to try out and try them out, see how they go. I haven't found a craw style type bait on a Ned that hasn't really been good, but this is just another option for you. Did I say that was green pumpkin magic, right? Yeah. So they have it in the green pumpkin magic on LandBigFish. So if you guys were wondering what they look like, it's a small bait. I can't really see that with my probably better doing it like that. But I think they said it's 2.5 inches. So another Ned option. You can never have enough Ned options, especially this time of year. That seems to be, for me, this has been like the year of the Ned. And that is all the Zoom stuff I got. Now, the stuff you guys really want to see, I'm sure, was the Megabass stuff. Now, I don't own any. I have never thrown, and this is the Edo Shiner from Megabass, and this is the GG Perch color. I have never thrown this jerkbait before. It's a 1/2 ounce bait. Instead of a 110, it's a 115, so it's a little bigger than our 110s. And if you guys have experience with this, let me know how you like it. I have not thrown one before, and they happen to have. Now, I love the perch colors they have. This one was on sale. So if you can find a Megabass bait on sale, I'd jump on it. Let me take it out of the package here for you. And that is, you can tell it's definitely a little heavier. That GG Perch color is great. But there you go. Looks like it's got a little bigger hooks. You guys can hear that rattle in there. I don't know if I'm going to be able to read any. Oh, yeah, okay, this is all in English. Tungsten triple weight oscillation system. These balancers move in union, creating an instant shift in the center of gravity, allowing for exceptional casting performance. So you're going to have that, when you reel back, bring it back to throw it, those tungsten weights are going to go one direction. You throw it, they're going to go forward. It's really going to propel that bait even further. So who knows? This could be my new favorite Megabass jerkbait after I throw it, but looks cool. Looks cool. I've never thrown the Edo Shiner before. If there's anything else that would be interesting for you guys to know, as I said, a 115 millimeter bait, suspending, 1/2 ounce. I'm not going to read all that on there to you, but that's it. If you guys were wondering what that GG Perch and the Edo Shiner look like up close, and when you can get it on sale, that's just great. That kind of convinced me I wanted to try it. So I'm always looking for new jerkbait options for Megabass, and this is one I haven't thrown yet. So there are still new baits they have that I have not thrown. The Edo Shiner. And when I can get 20% off of a Megabass bait, I'm going to take advantage of it. So if you guys get that email from LandBigFish, take advantage of it when you can. It doesn't happen that often. But I got 2 110s and 2 110 plus ones. And a couple of these they had on sale. So I'm assuming it's overstock stuff. A lot of the companies are just trying to clear out inventory this time of year. And I believe this Wagon Ayu was one that was just on sale. It was just on sale. It might be on sale still. You'll have to check the LandBigFish website. I'll put links to all these. You guys can check them out. See what they still have in stock and what's still on sale. They actually did have some Megabass stuff really on sale, even other than that other email. And this is just a regular 110, and I have never thrown this color before. I don't have this color. Sometimes I wonder if, you know, they have baits on sale because they just have a big stock of them. Maybe they're not that popular and they want to move them. But I don't know how anybody wouldn't like this color. It's got that green, that dark green on top, the green belly, or that green top on the side. It's got a little yellow there. That white belly underside, that's typical, great looking Megabass 110 jerkbait. And I tend to throw the 110 the most. I always start with that. I think right now I have a 110 plus 1 on, which I tend to go to more this time of year and early in the season. But a lot of times the 110 will do the job. So that is the Wagon, I hope I'm saying that right, Wagon Ayu. Wagon Ayu. So that's another jerkbait bite. The other 110 I got is the GG Megabass Kinkuro. I always hope I say these names correctly. I don't know if you guys can see that, if that even shows that well. But I love the gold look on the bait. I've always looked at this color when I order Megabass stuff, or I'm just looking at Megabass stuff, and I say, I gotta get that one. I gotta get that one. I don't have it. It looks so awesome. And now I got it. So you got that. Almost looks like a green pumpkin with a gold flake top side. You've got that gold body. And then what I love is that orange belly. That, I mean, that is a great, great looking jerkbait. Great looking jerkbait. And that is the GG Megabass Kinkuro. So if you guys are wondering what that looked like up close, it's sharp. That's a great looking bait. Great looking bait right there. These will all be in the Megabass box next time I go fishing. All right, and then I got 2+1s to finish up the order. My buddy Sean kind of turned me on to this GP Skeleton Tennessee color. So I said, you know what? Why not get one? And this is a +1. Kind of has that pro blue northern secret color kind of look to it. So that's the GP Skeleton Tennessee. And this is the +1. As you guys can see, now if you have never seen a Megabass jerkbait before, the +1 will dive deeper. And you can see the bill difference on the regular 110. The smaller bill will not dive as deep. That bigger bill will dive deeper. I think probably, now just based on people I talk to, friends I fish with, the +1 might be the most popular version of a Megabass right now. Guys just love the +1, and I understand why. It gets down a little deeper. It's nice when you can, get down, maybe tick those rocks. But this Tennessee Skeleton is pretty, or skeleton, make sure I don't mess up the name. Skeleton Tennessee. It's got that blue top and a clear body and pretty clear on the belly, but then you've got that little chartreuse, which I really like. So that's another nice one right there. Another nice one. So try that one out. And last but not least, this is one that was just on sale. As I said, I don't know if they have a lot of them, they want to move them, or maybe it's just not selling. I don't know. I can't imagine any of their colors don't sell because they all look great. And I never heard of this color before. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to say this correctly. The HT Canera. HT Canera. I'm probably hacking that up, and I apologize, but it's a +1 Megabass. Have you ever seen a Megabass bait that doesn't look awesome? In all honesty, have you ever seen one that doesn't look great? If this is not a popular color, I can't imagine why. With that kind of gold green top to it, little pink right there around and that yellowish chartreuse kind of head. It's more like that gold, I guess. And then that pink line there on the back. I mean, it's a pretty cool looking bait. If that's not a popular color, I'd like to know why. That is really nice. That is really nice. And you guys know I have a lot of Megabass jerkbaits, and I always like to try to get some different colors that are just kind of totally the opposite of what I've got. I tend to just buy so many perch colors and pro blue colors and things like that. I want to try to, branch out and try some of these other ones that just are great looking. But that, guys, is it. So thanks to LandBigFish for having a really good sale. It was their, I guess you could almost kind of call it a pre-Black Friday sale, which everybody will be having soon. I just got an email that LandBigFish is having a huge one. So if you guys like, not LandBigFish, I'm sorry, 6 cents. It's having a Black Friday sale. So if you guys like 6 cents baits, I was already looking at it. Everything's like 30, 40, 50% off. And it seems to me that a lot of these companies, and you kind of hear the talk that, bait sales are down, a lot of with the way people fish nowadays. It's very limited on what people are using. I mean, I'm sure these are still selling great, but a lot of these other baits, unfortunately, in these times, bait companies are having trouble moving some of this stuff. So to me, that could be some of the reasons we're having all these. It seems like there's a sale every week somewhere. But I love Zoom stuff. So whenever I can stock up on some Zoom baits or they have a new color I want to try, I always try to take advantage of it. When you can get 20% off plus free shipping, it's great. So that's the order. Let me just kind of wrap this up. I'll show you these Megabass baits, that Edo Shiner one more time, and that perch color. I'm not going to remember how to say all these, but these Megabass jerk baits, that gold one is just beautiful. They're all great. All great colors. And then the plus ones, that Skeleton Tennessee. I don't even know how to say that. Kankura, something like that. And then the Zoom stuff, that new micro UV speed craw. A couple bags of those to try out on a Ned. Unfortunately, that beautiful Fluke color is not going to get thrown until next spring. This Fluke season is over with. A couple Fluke colors, the ham bone, that new penny color, which that's real. I don't know how I passed that up for so long. Let's see. And as you guys know, that horny toad, which has been so great this year. Another bait that will not get thrown until next season because that time of the season is over. The avocado, that watermelon moon dust. Yeah, moon dust. I was gonna say moonlight. That ham bone color. Got that in the froggy too. And the birthday cake color. So some more froggies. I definitely need another Plano box to get some frogs in there. And a couple ultravide speed worms, green pumpkin magic, green pumpkin purple gold. And I love those trick worm core colors. That's a blue black core. Looks great. And that watermelon red with a red core really looks awesome. So great baits. And it's really really awesome when these companies have sales. I love it, as you guys know. so hope you guys enjoyed that and like seeing those baits. I'll put links to them. I think you got another day for that Veterans Day sale from LandBigFish, but I'm sure they'll probably have a Black Friday sale soon too. So take advantage of it while you can. They even have Megabass stuff on sale, which is crazy. Enjoy that when you can get it. But I'll put links to all these. You can check them out if you're interested. And if you guys are, new to YouTube or new to my channel, first of all, thanks for watching. Please subscribe. But I know a lot of people, I say stuff in videos and then people ask me questions. Always check the comments. I know you can't do it on your TV. At least if you can, I don't know how to do it. And a lot of people, I think, watch YouTube on their TV. But if you're looking at it on your iPad or your phone, check out the comments. That's where I put links. At the bottom of every video, there's comments section. And that's where I put links to all the baits. So you can just click on that link and go right to it. You don't have to search around. So if you're just watching on your TV, if you can look at comments on the TV, I have no idea how to do it. But you can do it on your iPad or your phone or your desktop laptop. So in case you guys didn't know, that's how you can check those things out. If you hear me say comments, you don't know what I'm talking about. That's what I mean. But thanks for watching. Please like and share. And as I said, if you're new to my channel, welcome aboard. I'm Mark, Northeast Bass Fishing, and please subscribe. And I'll see you guys soon on YouTube. Mark out.